Hello, my name is Rachel Torrey, and I am a counselor at A Better Today Recovery Services. In this module, we will be discussing how trauma and substance abuse influence and challenge one another in addiction. How does trauma impact your growing substance abuse problem? Trauma and addiction go hand in hand. Trauma may lead to substance abuse and dependence, and reoccurring trauma, which is often seen in addiction, may influence the severity of the dependence. No matter the nature of the trauma, it is clear that trauma will negatively impact and typically influence the need for drugs and alcohol. No one plans on becoming dependent on drugs. However, once a person has experienced this escape, they continue to seek it out, providing them with an opportunity to relieve the anxiety they have experienced their entire lives. With risk factors such as abuse, trauma, unsupportive environments, and even untreated mental health issues, a person becomes at high risk for drug and alcohol dependency. This behavior is called self-medicating. According to the self-medication hypothesis of substance abuse, people develop substance abuse problems in an attempt to manage distress associated with trauma exposure. This theory suggests people turn to alcohol and other drugs to manage the intense flood of emotions and traumatic reminders associated with the traumatic stress or PTSD, or to numb themselves from the experience of an intense emotion, whether positive or negative. As a therapist, we often notice those who have struggled with substance abuse issues have also had some experience with trauma in their lives and have had to make efforts to survive without the necessary supports and coping skills needed to manage their emotions. Traumatic instances range in their intensity and vary from person to person. Each individual will deal with their trauma in different ways, and the repercussions of these unhealthy attempts to cope will vary. Should a person continue to self-medicate or use unhealthy coping skills, the person becomes at risk for PTSD, also known as post-traumatic stress disorder. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share, or subscribe below. If you or a loved one is struggling with substance abuse, reach out and contact us today. Stay tuned for more videos.